hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So you can see this reading name marine ecosystems, that is 16 December 2023 IELTS exam in India. So it can be repeated anywhere in this world. So basic aim here is to make this video so that you can come to know how to solve any reading with the help of list of heading. I mean, wherever in any reading passage you are getting list of headings, multiple choice questions, and complete the summary below. So there are three types of question, and of course we are going to discuss how to get 9 bands in IELTS reading, 9 band scores in IELTS reading. So list of headings, first of all, wherever it is there are 7 or 8 questions, 5 or 6 questions you can get easily by reading by getting the keyword in the paragraph. Means keyword and its synonyms. Sometimes you can easily find the keyword and then you can easily get that answer for list of heading. And what about this multiple choice question? Simply find this statement in the reading passage and just read full sentence. You will get any option over here. And if you don't understand, then just go to the location, read 2-3 sentences just below and above this, the main location, and then come out, eliminate 2 or 3 options, then 4th will be the answer. Indirectly, if you don't understand, means you have to analyze the statement, whether it is given in the passage or not, whether it is true or not, whether it is true or not. If it is true, then that would be the answer. Basically, you will get the answer option where you get this statement. Along with that, try to understand this paraphrasing of that sentence. You will definitely get the answer. And same with complete the summary. When you are reading these paragraphs, like for a list of headings, list of which section contains the following information, please side by side underline the things, circle the things, distinguish your keyword. If you just do like that for every word, there is no point of just distinguishing these keywords. So for any name, any figures, please do circle kind of thing. For any important definition, any important word, any reason, something you find it, then you underline. So you will get to know that this is the word here, this is the word here, this is biology is here, so ecosystem is here. So you can just take out, you can just underline the things like that. Okay, now let's start list of headings. So how to do, if you are new, then list of heading means we need to understand the statement, read it, understand it, and keyword strategy. Like here, plans for more marine protected areas, a historical overview. Historical means like old kind of thing. They will be looking like, suppose like any area history things, if they are looking in the paragraph, that is the answer. Any old dates also, year also may be given. And for specific area, why more has not been done to save marine creatures. So there may be some reasons, explanation why they are not saving marine life creatures. What the save marine creatures, what the press has missed, something press has missed, media has missed, some printing press kind of thing may be there. Where biodiversity has been shown to help, has been shown, where some location biodiversity has, this is also a word, shown to help. Okay, now shown to help, this may be, they may be using any other word instead of this. Who is currently means modern, present, now, blamed. A reason for some optimism, some positive kind of thing. A various factors other than fishing. So fishing is the main thing they may be talking, and but apart from fishing activity, some other factors may be discussing. Now within 1 minute, with less than 1 minute, in fact, I have just understood everything. Now I will read paragraph one by one. See this, my first paragraph I am showing you. You can read it, you can pause the screen. For first A paragraph, for some time now, the world's oceans and people who fish them, constant source of bad environmental news. Cod is effectively an endangered species of fish in some places. Every year, thousands of dolphins are injured by fishing vessels. Huge tuna farms are ruining Mediterranean. Okay, What is more, marine biologists recently warned that seafood terminal decline. According to research published in Science last, stocks of all fish and shellfish that we currently eat all collapse before this, or at least how the media reported. Okay, how the media reported, media word is also there, and yeah, they are just talking about how fishing had done so many this bad environmental thing. Let's read the options. So in this paragraph, were they talking about plans? No, they were not talking any plans for more protected area. A historical view is also not given. Why more has not been done? This is also not. What the press has. Press word is there. See this media and all. How the media reported. Okay. Where biodiversity has been shown. Who is currently being blamed? Yes, this we can go because they are just currently now also, and the people who fish them has been a constant source of bad environmental news, and they are talking about these things. Means who is what is more, marine biologists recently warned that seafood is in terminal decline. Means who is currently going to blamed, we can just put it for this paragraph. A paragraph we can put here 6 number. Okay, now B paragraph. However, the scientist who led the study has made that the main conclusion of this research has been buried beneath the headlines. Okay, while danger to our seafood supply is really enough, says Boris, assistant professor. Okay, there is more serious point that the way in which we manage the oceans is not only threatening. Okay, let the study has said that the main conclusion has been buried under the beneath the head. Okay, main thing they have not explained it. Okay, here we have read we manage the oceans not threatening. Okay, it is this person name, I will just do it. It's upsetting the delicate balance of marine communities, thus causing the collapse of entire environment. Okay, research has shown that number of ecosystems where all forms of are extinct, so dead zone is increasing. Okay, the point that many reports failed to highlight, so I think this is going to get our location that we have to reveal. And okay, changing the focus, we must change the way debate conducted in the public domain. So the point that many reports failed to highlight also, and they are talking about the study has main conclusion has been buried beneath the headlines. It means the study has said main conclusion of the research has been buried under the beneath the headlines, means nothing they have not shown buried under the headlines. So let's read it. Options. Planning is not there. Historical overview is also not there. Why it has not been done? What the press has missed. Some missing is there, but let's read. Has been shown to help. Help is also not there. Reason for some optimism is okay. Various factors other than fishing is also not there. Other factors said we can go with that. Many reports point where many reports press has missed. So that also for 29 number 4. Okay, this also we have done and this also we have done. Now let's read C paragraph. C paragraph. Around 75 years ago, it shows that this is the during the first 5,000 years or so, the sea pulsated with life. Shrinking glaciers and the resulting higher water levels led to the development of what's called Wadden Sea. This area they are talking about. So 2,000 years. So many years ago. It means historical overview of one specific area. So this we got it. And specific area is Wadden Sea they are talking, or area of the North Sea. It means we will just go with that. This 30 number. This second number will come. Okay, for C we have just put because it was easy to find this. Now D number. What is interesting is that overfishing isn't the main agent of the okay. So this we might assume. is not the main agent of the decline as we might assume. It is due to ongoing combination of exploitation, habitat destruction and pollution, coastal development for see this, various factors other than fishing. So yes, overfishing, fishing is the same. So this also, this we will just put 8 number. Okay, D paragraph also gone. Now E paragraph, what the science paper has demonstrated. See this, demonstrated however is that the decline in the health of ecosystem is greater where the number of different species is low. The population of marble rock around the Atlantic islands, for example, still hasn't recovered after the fishing industry caused. Okay, what the science paper has demonstrated. See this, same thing is given. Where it was, where biodiversity has been shown to help. No, shown to help. Yes, I guess the science paper has demonstrated means shown. However, is that decline in the health of ecosystem, what is also there, is greater where the number of different species. For example, this they have given South Atlantic island of South Georgia, for example, isn't recovered after the fishing industry caused its collapse. By contrast, North Sea coast has witnessed very heavy fishing for hundreds of years. Say, although it has declined substantially, it hasn't yet collapsed completely. Worm believes that to have a greater number of species makes an ecosystem more robust. His theory is backed by evidence from this, how ecosystem react to change, where biodiversity has been shown to help. So we can go with that. This number, E paragraph number 5th number. Okay, now F paragraph, we will just mark it. This is my F paragraph. Now read it. Some positive news, wow, came from the study. A reason for some optimism. This is positive, but let's read it. Worm and his colleagues were able to show that it is possible to reverse such as damage as long as there are enough species. A survey of this protected areas revealed increases in this fish catches close to the reserve. Worm says we should be focusing our attention on protecting. So you can also read it. I will not be reading full. Many things they have. To anyone who knows anything about ecology, it would appear that Worm is just stating the obvious, and many protected areas on land are now managed in this way. So some positive news came from the study. So everything they are just talking that protected areas on land are now managed in this way. So we can get reason for some optimism for F paragraph. This is 7 number. Okay, now G paragraph is left. However, there has been a long tendency to view our oceans as a limitless resources. Okay, combined with a widespread failure to make an emotional connection with marine life. Okay, true, we have created a small number of. Okay, however, there has been a long tendency to view our oceans as a limitless resource, combined with a widespread failure to make an emotional connection. Okay, true, we have created a small number of marine protected areas. Okay, we have created a small number of protected. We seem to have understood the value of protecting area. So here human nature will always draw us towards those species or habitat that are more. That is why there will always be support for protecting these and this, and very little for worms. Okay, so only how many are left? Plans for marine protected historical view. Why more has not been done to save marine creatures? So because they are looking at this a tendency to view our oceans as a limitless resource. There has been a long tendency with a, so we can go, true, we have created a small number of protected areas. This also, and here we have seemed to understand the value. So here only last one, this plants, this all first is left and third is also left. So this third we can go with this paragraph, G paragraph. Now we have done list of headings. Now multiple choice questions. So here write the correct letter in boxes. This means on your answer sheet, and we have to correct one letter out of A, B, C or D. Let's do it. Boris Worm's main concern. What is his main concern? So Boris Worm, it was in, I think, B paragraph. Let's read it. I will not be reading anything because these are too big options. We can't write it. We can't learn it. Now see, this Boris Worm is given here in this paragraph, and we have to just find out where his main concern, because here question statement says, see this question statement, Boris' main concern is that, see his person name is here, there is more serious point, means main concern, that the way in which we manage the oceans is not only threatening the survival of individual species, it is upsetting the delicate balance of marine communities and thus causing the collapse of entire system. Okay, marine ecosystems. So I am showing you the location side by side. This is the location and these are the line, that the way in which we manage the oceans is not only threatening, it is upsetting the delicate balance of, okay, marine communities, causing the collapse of entire ecosystem. Marine ecosystem will completely break down. Yes, entire system will collapse. Entire system means, I think this will come. Let's read others also. Insufficient attention, this is also not discussed. There will be no longer enough seafood, this is also not. People to eat, also not given. Politicians will be unwilling to discuss this. Politician kind of thing is also not given in the whole passage, in fact. So this will come. See this, this person name had started from here, and we have this was the unnecessary information where he is working and all. Now here the main question starts, main concern, a serious point, from here to here he had discussed. Now here it is given paraphrasing kind of, causing the collapse means completely breakdown. Now 36 number question. What point does John Shepherd make? Okay, now we have to find this person name, make. This was in second last paragraph, I guess. This person name is here. See this, John Shepherd. Now let's read what he is saying. Side by side, you also try to understand how I am doing it. So okay, so what he is saying, Australian. So we are looking 36 number and this person name is here. We seem to have understood the value of protecting ecosystems in areas such as this area that we consider to be particularly beautiful, says John Shepherd, professor this and this. Human nature will always draw us towards those species or habitats that are more aesthetically pleasing. That's why there will always be support for protecting this and very little. Okay, same. So inverted comma means this person had said. That's why I am reading full, because what point does John Shepherd make? So what he has said. Okay, inverted comma is here. This person name is here. Human nature will always draw us towards those species or habitat that are more aesthetically pleasing, means pleasing means their personalities are pleasing. That's why there will always support for protecting pandas, very little for worms. Very little for worms means not for, we are not supporting worms even when they play a vital role in maintaining health of an ecosystem. Okay, scientists disagree about the state of the world's ocean. Disagree. No, nothing is about disagree. Radical view of marine resource management is needed. This is also not. The fishing industry is only mainly responsible for today's problem. Natural system of our seas will not be able to repair themselves. This is also not given. Fishing industry, but he UK. No, sorry. I have started reading this and I was looking for this question. No. I have to read these options. Marine conservation areas are not high on the list of visitor attraction. This visitor attraction is also not given. People know very little about how different species actually live. No, this also not described by this person. Public are much less likely to help. Yes, unattractive creatures. They are talking about worm. People are going to help. There will always be support for protecting pandas and very little for worms. Okay, so we can go people are much less likely to help unattractive creatures. This will come. Okay, now what about this last question, 37. Which of the following best summarizes the text in the whole essay? As a whole, scientists disagree about the state of the world's ocean. A radical view of the marine resource management is needed. Fishing industry is the no. Other options also they have discussed. Natural system of our seas will not be able to. This is also not given. Disagreement about the state of the world's ocean. This was given, but radical view of marine resource management is needed. So we can go with that. So here in B paragraph they are talking about. I am showing you some little bit something is matching relating to 37 question. The point that many reports failed to highlight, says Worm, is that we have to revolutionize the way our marine resources are run, changing the focus from this and this. It means they are talking about marine resources management they are talking about. So radical view, so this B will just put. Okay, now next 38 to 40 complete the summary below. See this, they have given this Wadden Sea. We know this was this name, this say they were discussing in last paragraph. No, sorry, I think B or C paragraph. Here we have to use one word only. Let's read C paragraph. Here in C paragraph I have found this Wadden Sea. Okay, let's read it. The Wadden Sea was created when the sea rose as a consequence of the dash slowly contracting. Okay, resulting higher water. Okay, glacier. After around 7500 years ago, shrinking glaciers, slowly contracting means shrinking glaciers, and the resulting higher water levels led to the development of Wadden Sea. The Wadden Sea was created when the sea rose as a consequence of shrinking glaciers. Glaciers we will write because shrinking we can't write. Glaciers slowly contracting. They are talking about quality of this glaciers. Okay, the waters were full of different species of marine life. Okay, see, there was a high level of biodiversity on the seabed. See, okay, million of birds. Okay, so here next line is saying there was a high level of biodiversity. The waters were full of different species of marine life. Sea pulsated with life. Okay, and there were large number of high level of biodiversity on the seabed too. Salt marshes, much flats and coastal, millions of birds. See this, large number of means of millions of birds are there. Okay, now 2000 years ago, 2000 word is here. See this, overfishing was partly responsible. So it means overfishing they were talking about here in this overfishing. So overfishing was partly responsible for changing circumstances of pollution. At the same time, there has been increasing some nutrients in the Wadden Sea which can destroy marine creatures, vegetation by depriving them of dash which is essential for survival. Okay, let's read it. Range of species pollution which kills certain seagrass nutrients in Wadden Sea had been increased. Okay, kills certain seagrass nutrients such as nitrogen combined in human and industrial waste, promote the growth of tiny. This over enrichment of the sea can ultimately lead to the collapse of the entire system through oxygen starvation by depriving them of. Now you can find the answer I am showing you. So nutrient word is here. Has been increase in some nutrients in Wadden Sea which can also destroy marine creatures. Okay, and kills marine creatures, this, and vegetation by depriving them of growth of tiny. This enrichment of the sea can ultimately used to collapse which is essential for survival. Enrichment of the sea can ultimately lead to collapse of the entire system through oxygen starvation. Them by depriving oxygen, which is, oh yes, oxygen is essential actually.